In Rajgir called voucher pig. So we're going to say the rest of the Great Vision Sutra here. We take lunch, then we go down to the voucher pig. So we need to, from there, walk that direction down to the voucher pig. We're going to give the teaching on Heart Sutra. So that's where the Heart Sutra was spoken. So to go there, we'll try to take some picture. Then Heart Sutra given. Then after that, we walk down to our coaches. Then we'll go back. 听不到，我还没有开。哦，开了，开了，喂。
connection 不好。
开了，每次你没听到的。
connection 还有 interruption，有这种 distortion 的。
现在听得到吗？喂。现在听得到吗？这样呢，会比较好吗？
会。
那不了的，可能就有点水。So this is the place where the prajna, the second way of turning. So the Buddha taught three categories of teaching. The first turning was the Four Noble Truths. So Lu Ye Yen Satna. Can you hear? Okay, good. Then the second way of turning was here. So he taught it based on the people, the audience, what the audience, like patient come and see the doctor. He don't always give Panadol. He give based on what the person need. If the person got diarrhea, then he gives something to stop the diarrhea. If the person coughing, something to stop coughing. If the person got fever, he gives something. So it actually depends on the person's ability, and the body taught according to the ability of the people. So so the Buddha taught according all the needs of all the people, but he separated it out. So people subsequently, like Horen, people like us, we are able to do what? We will be able to very easily see what is our potential, our ability, and then we follow that. So that is the main why the Buddha, this thing is divided into like called three yana or three vika. The Arahat vika, the Pajaka yana, and the Sutra yana. So the Sutra yana or Mahayana can be divided into the Sutrayana, Bodhisattva yana, and another one is called the Mahayana Vajrayana or Deity Yoga itself. So in the second or third turning, its most important teaching was here. But it was just for some small group of students because their mind was suitable, ripened. They were ripened to hear this teaching, so the Buddha taught this. And it was the final intent of the Buddha. If you do not study the perfection of wisdom sutra, is it possible to achieve enlightenment? Possible, because you have to through the oral lineage of the teacher. But if you study by yourself, it becomes very, very direct, very, very direct. And the sutra itself, Buddha while he was here, he taught the 8,000 verse, 8,000 颂. 波列波罗蜜多心经8,000颂. They also 10万颂, 100,000 verse. They also the 25,000 verse, 20,000 verse, 10,000 verse. They also the 8,000 verse. They also the 300 verse means Vajrakata Sutra that I share with you with Sravarasti. And then here also he taught the Heart Sutra in 25 verse. Then the shortest number of word is R. R is not AH, it's like this. The Tibetan word. I will send on the chat group how you see the Tibetan word R. So some people wear the word R or pendant or whatever thing to remind them for the wisdom. R means do not have what inherent existence. So you negate the thing. So over here, this series of teaching, the Buddha taught the perfection of Prajna Paramita Sutra, and he taught Anand. Anything you can forget words, 我会饶了你哦，但是这个一字不漏哦。If you think you cannot complete, tell me again, I will repeat for you. Wow. This shows how important this sutra is, how important this perfection of wisdom sutra is. So it's very rare for us to come here and then at this incredible place to. When the 5th Dalai Lama came up here, he saw this entire place was all full of scripture text. So he did not come up. He went around. So when my teacher Kandola, he also came here. He also saw he saw Arahat walking around, but we don't see. He saw Arahat Pratyeka Buddha walking around. So how you see? They were monk, but Pratyeka Buddha got one Usnisha, something that pouch out one. So beware of pure karma is what you see. Because our mind is relative, like in a room very dark. Cannot.
Wait, intermission.
Fading,
Yeah, fading and on and then off and on.
这样呢？可以吗？
No.
Because 放这样。
Morning the one cannot.
No battery. This battery is full one. Yesterday was useful. So I was talking about the personal parameter sutra must be very, very direct. That means the shortest way is the word R. R means negation. That means we must negate what don't have. Inherent existence don't have. But this object that you don't analyze exists. Is there an audience here? No? Of course you can see a Buddha image here. Who is talking? Of course it is talking. Then who is talking? Is it the way it appears to you? Is the way it exists ultimately? No, ultimately. So you see here, when you check, if I exist, you point to me, which part is me? Is it here? Then how about backside is not me? Whatever you point, you can't really pinpoint the thing that exactly. So under analysis, you cannot find the thing you believe there from its own side. There's a thing there. There is a thing that you can't find. So the thing that exists is what appearing is dependent on arising. It appears merely labeled by the mind. So the Buddha taught this particular sutra here. Then also this particular Rajgir itself, he taught many other sutras, many sutras. So when Buddha taught the sutra, it appeared to the being. Buddha can manifest many bodies according to the needs of all the people. According to the needs of all the people, he will teach according to the people requirement. So when Buddha voice got incredible quality. Let's say it's 100,000 people here. 100,000 people got 100,000 different questions. Buddha will say one verse and will answer everybody's question. So that is the quality of Buddha's speech. So it's really so of all the quality, they say the sublime quality of teaching dependent arising. So teaching means must use voice one. When the Pratyeka Buddha, when they achieve a thing, they don't give teaching. So what they do? They just sit, but the way they sit, the position is so nice. You just generate so much faith. I just want to become like them. It's very, very 很庄严相. You just get so calm, so beautiful, that your mind turn toward virtue by seeing the Pratyeka Buddha. 独觉有两种. One, they still gather little together. One is called rhinoceros, like 单挑. Wherever you go alone one. That one collect even more merit. And he promised that in dark age, when no Buddha around, I will be there. Because those people got no karma, but they see they can generate the thing, so they'll do that. Yeah, well, okay, good. So you all pay attention to me, no need to look at the monkey. Those people, my 4 parameter people are guarding. Later I'll make some thing to them. How about? Okay, it's very rare to hear the Great Liberation Sutra here. I will complete it. Then we take lunch and then we move down. I'm on page number 63 now. 63 now. So we take refuge and generate bodhisattva. Sangye shonam jogin shonam la chanchu badu dani kapsuji dagi jinso ki besonam ki jola bende sangye jubara shu. Sangye shonam jogin shonam la chanchu badu dani kapsuji dagi jinso ki besonam ki jola bende sangye jubara shu. Sangye shonam jogin shonam la chanchu badu dani kapsuji dagi jinso ki besonam ki jola bende sangye jubara shu. 诸佛正法正中尊，一字菩提我归依。愿以布施等资粮，我愿以有情，我愿成佛。诸佛正法正中尊，一字菩提我归依。愿以布施以资粮，我愿以有情，我愿成佛。I go for refuge until I am enlightened to the Buddha, to the Dharma, and to the Sangha. And by the positive potential I create by practicing generosity, and also the other far-reaching attitude. May I become a Buddha to free all beings from all their sufferings. And I go for refuge until I am enlightened to the Buddha, to the Dhamma, and to the Sangha. And by the positive potential I create by practicing generosity and also the other far-reaching attitude, may I become the Buddha to free all beings from all their suffering. And I go for refuge until I am enlightened to the Buddha, to the Dhamma, and to the Sangha. And by the positive potential I create by the practicing generosity and also the other far-reaching attitude, may I become a Buddha to free all beings from all their suffering. Short mantra. This ground strewn with flowers, Mount Meru, four lands, the sun and the moon. Imagine this as a Buddha land and offer to you. May all beings enjoy this pure land. The object of attachment, aversion, and ignorance, my friends, enemy, and strangers. I offer this with any sense of love. Please accept them with pleasure, and bless me to achieve the three realizations. Idam Guru Rana Mandala Kamiyataya. Okay, good. So we continue. Page 63. Then the Bodhisattva faith in science said to the Bhagavan, Buddha Bhagavan, what is the conceptualized in order to accomplish the Mahayana? The Bhagavan replied, Son to lineage, contemplate the freedom, the impermanent, and you will accomplish the Mahayana. So at this point right now, the first teaching, or very direct one, was thinking about impermanence, 生死无常. If you don't think of death and impermanence, you will not be able to do 100% of your effort into the thing. If tomorrow you know for sure you will be a last day, then you're not going to waste a lot of time. You're going to think about what am I going to do, what should I do. And the best thing to do, even the Sakya Lama, they say, the Pandita, they say, you have to study the Lamrim. Even tomorrow you die, you study the Lamrim. That's the best thing because it contains all the paths to go. And right now you can't practice because you're not inspired enough, you don't know think good enough. That's why you do not do the thing. So thinking of death impermanent will start you on the practice. The Bodhisattva faith inside asked, how does one conceptualize them as impermanent? He replied, when one conceptualizes impermanent, then all the afflictions are completely abandoned, and you will apply yourself to correct mindfulness. First starting with love and compassion. So it's only when you understand the impermanent, they got gross impermanent and subtle impermanent. When you know this, then then slowly you know that things are impermanent. 你不会这么被他们吸引到, then you don't hold them as so important, so tight. Then you apply yourself correct mindfulness, starting with love and compassion. Those who explain the Dharma to all beings and liberate them, yet don't want anything in return, are known as Bodhisattva. One who in that way does not give up on sentient being will accomplish the Mahayana. Son of the lineage, imagine a large city that one Jodhana and circumference has many doors. The paths that lead to them are almost on steep cliff and dark and very frightening place. However, if one get there, one have great bliss and happiness. There is one person whose only son is very dear to him, but since he had heard that in the city there is immeasurable wealth of bliss and happiness, then desiring to go to the city, he abandoned his dear son. Then using various methods, he cleared the path from his terror, and then upon reaching the city gate, when he had stepped one foot inside and yet leave the other one, he remembered his son and think, I have one son. Why didn't I guide him when first setting forth? Now, who will take care of him henceforth? And with that thought, he left the city and returned directly to the sun. Son of the lineage, the love and compassion of a Bodhisattva are like that. For the sake of love and compassion, they meditate on the five clairvoyants. Having thus meditated and exalted all condemnation too, there is moreover nothing knowable that they do not grasp. Why is that? For the sake of compassion towards sentient beings, they abandon their exhaustion of all condemnation and their clairvoyance, so they can travel the earth as ordinary beings. Son of the lineage, the example of the city of bliss and happiness represent great perfect liberation. The example of the many doors represent the 84,000 doors of Samadhi. The example of the very frightening path represent the maras and interfering force. The examples of arriving at the gate representing attaining the five clairvoyants. The example of having one foot lift up, crossing the threshold represent wisdom. The example of having one foot not lift up represent Bodhisattva who had not achieved complete liberation for the sake of others. The example of only one son they left behind represent the five classes of sentient beings. The example of recollecting the sun representing great compassion. The example of turning back to go to the sun, directly to the sun represent taming sentiment and working to attain complete liberation for them. The example of not wanting to receive anything in return represents skillful means. Sun represents all those comprise the Bodhisattva, Mahasatha, great love and great compassion. Those that do not have vocation are inconceivable. Sun of the lineage is also like that. The holy being of the Bodhisattva, when they first generate bodhicitta, until they reach the essence of enlightenment, will on behalf of sentiment constantly strive the 10 virtues. What are the 10? Not ending a lie, not taking what was not given, not engaging in sexual misconduct, not telling lies, not engaging in discursive speech, not dissension and speaking harsh words, not speaking meaningless words and neither talk, not have covetousness mind, not have a harmful mind, and not have wrong view. So when you become a bodhisattva, the first thing after you think of impermanent love, compassion, are you going to do that? Love and compassion, when you think of the sixth perfection in this scope, right, come very much later, right? But why from the very beginning we think of love and compassion? Because Mahayana must have this attitude. So you generate contrite, you put effort. And then the Bodhisattva do that, he practice the 10 virtue section as what is stated here. So this is the sequence. So you enter the path of practicing by taking the 3 refuge. On the basis of taking the 3 refuge, you take the 5 precept and you practice the 10 virtue section. 这个是口诀. Then what you achieve? Because you don't harm, all the 10 virtue section got the annual, not harming people. So not harming people, next line not be harmed. So your next line not be harmed means you'll not go hell, hungry, go animal, that you'll be 100% got harm. You think of the dogs, some dogs are pretty lucky, like Leonard dog, correct? You need eat and sleep only, nothing else. You look at him, he's food. You look, maybe he's a mama shop, you know, food. That's about it. But not all dogs are like that. Some dogs suffer like all the dogs you see on the road. So non-dog, so they don't suffer growth. So remember, the 10 virtue section is a very important practice. It's something we ought to put. It's something quite easy to understand to do. You just have mindfulness. Are you killing? No. So killing means you got the ability to kill but you don't clear. Those people eat fish on her, right? Especially in Japan, her, right? I saw people, they take towel, they wrap the head and the tail, then they cut the thing, then they see you, right? So it's like here cooked already, but the fish, the gear, correct, still. Then they eat, they say very fresh. Those negative karma is 100%. Maybe for a moment of satisfaction, but they create a cause to go down hell for a long time. Especially 吃醉虾. The live prawn, you pour whiskey, then you shake the thing, then you put the burner, then you eat. 哇，真好吃，美味可口，肥美。再来多一盘吧。Then in that 1 hour, it create cause to go hell for a long time. That is like almost as end as the pleasure to your suffering will begin. There's unbearable one. So if you all can, you all try to be as much a vegetarian, if possible, good for your body. But you want to do it, must do forever. No point you do once in a while. But it's still better than not doing. But you want to do fasting, right? Then very good. Every Monday night I don't take dinner for the rest of your life. Then very good. Then if you do it forever, then the effect will become very stable. If you only do once in a while, it's not stable. If you do it very all the way, then become very stable. So the 10 virtue section is more. So here is take refuge. Then from here, this palm, correct, means you meet your guru already. You got perfect human rebirth already. I got faith. One of the quality of a perfect human rebirth is faith in the triple gem. Then from then you start growing, take refuge, then you grow a little bit, 5 precepts, then you grow a little bit. I practice the 10 virtue section. You're always mindful of it. So this is, then at this sutra here, page 64, they say that these are the 10. The Bodhisattva also do one. It's not the Bodhisattva do any other type of practice, very profound. No, these are the things, basic. No basic will not happen. Moving on. Similarly, when the Bodhisattva practice marvelous love and compassion, it's through the love that demonstrates virtue and establish others in bliss. It is through the compassion that they liberate from suffering and save from the hell realm. When they see the beings don't understand the way of desiring to achieve freedom from sorrow, then the Bodhisattva meditate on the mind of compassion for those beings. So many of us really wish our son or you wish or whoever practice, because at the current moment you know what you do inside this sutra, you meditate on love and compassion. That means you, after taking refuge, generate bodhicitta, and then, well, then you think, may all beings have happiness, may all beings have happiness and its causes, then I will bring them to have happiness and its causes, so please bless me. So this is meditating on love. May all beings be free of suffering. May they be free of suffering and the causes of suffering. I will cause them to be free from all the cause of suffering. May I, so please bless me to be able to generate compassion. So this is the way to meditate on love. Then after that you think of the person, this person, may he have love. May he have all the cause of love. I will pray that I give him all the cause to have happiness. So please bless me. So this is at the mental level. Slowly you pray, this person will change. So like that. But you always tell you, 你们不知道，你要做那句话，不会带动到他会做 because it's not come with a correct way of doing. So inside the Sutra teach you already. So if you want whoever in the family to practice, you meditate on the four immeasurable. Then the thing will slowly change. Oh, Sifu, my son haven't changed. No worry. You, the mother, or you whoever think you pray slowly, they will change one. They will change. So on the 18th of December, one of my students, his husband always drive her to ABC one, drive for 10 years, never go down one. After slowly go up and see a little bit and come up. Tomorrow on the 18th, going to do the highest yoga tantric initiation with me, or a retreat. The wife never give up. From 在10年 再一个去做 retreat can happen. Sure can happen one. No need to worry will happen. As long as you know the correct cause. If you know to do the correct cause. Because everything comes out. 由因而生，由因而灭. You create a correct cause. You don't need to worry what thing. The cause came from Buddha. Buddha usually is pretty correct one. Buddha usually pretty correct. You don't need to worry. I don't know Buddha correct or not. Then might not even work for you. If you're 100%. Probably I didn't say very well enough, but Buddha's is perfect. It's perfect, so cannot go wrong. Okay, move on. Since with the power of compassion, the door of nirvana is open for all sentient beings, it directly indicates the abode of bliss. Achieving the result of Mahana is known as performing the activity of the Bodhisattva Mahasattva. Then the Bodhisattva face inside, asks the Bhagavan, what is correct mindfulness, the practice of unproduced, non-ceasing Dharma? He replied, he asked, Bhagavan, what is Dharma, non-production, what is non-ceasing? He replied, son of lineage, do not produce negative Dharma, do not cease virtuous Dharma. So he said first, you have to stop doing what is negative and do as much as you can that is positive. First, do no evil, do all good, completely subdue your mind. This is all the teaching of the Buddha. So do all no evil means don't do the 10 non-virtuous action. Earlier one. That must be the thing, very clear. Don't do. I think for most of us, we don't do very still thing, but maybe our tripa, right? We quite loose mouth. We talk until angry. Talk until you're excited, then angry. Then you hurt you, right? Become very big, you talk louder than people. Then cock out already, finish talk. That's why take 5 precepts best. One of the root, the not hurt you, hurt out you, is not a root vow. It's an auxiliary, secondary. But this one, you put 小心 you do all four. All four you do. Moving on. Anyone in the three realm who engages in the type of practice will not be unscarred by the stain of the imprint of 5 types of desire. Son of the lineage, if you are traveling in the three realm and desire to be liberate sentient being, you should travel in the three realm with the 10 Dharma aspect. Through following conventional words and letter, the three realms are indeed thought to exist. Since unsurpassed enlightenment doesn't form into neither the category enlightenment or not abiding in the 3 terms of perfected enlightenment, what is the point of mentioning the 3 terms at the 3 realms? What are the 10 Dharma? The subsequent 10 points are the Buddha advised to the Bodhisattva. You want to stay here long and serve the sentient being? I give you 10 tips. You have to do this. You do this on your life pretty. You will manage your expectation. You'll be more at ease. Because in the midst of doing things, we will try to push more than because we can't wait. Don't have a lot of time. So Buddhas have said that if you want to last long time and samsara as a Bodhisattva and free all the things, I give you these 10 tips. You do this, your life a little bit more bearable. Really more bearable. First point. What are the 10? Your mind should neither go up and down because praise or blame. 被八风其中一个 praise and blame, respect and disrespect, gain and loss, pleasure and pain. 这个也是有就有，没有就没有，我不怎么在乎。有好吃的东西，你不说不要把它做成更不好吃我才吃，没有你就享受 ，enjoy， 没有 grudge， just eat， 平等心。 Your mind should not discriminate one from other when hearing something pleasant or unpleasant. 听到好的消息，你就很高兴；听到不好的消息，你就失落。你好像悠悠，你会平等心。Then why not? It's not that you are indifferent to anything. It's active. You know that already happened, right? Not? So what can you do? With a very calm mind, then you proceed what to do. It's that calm. It's not to stay calm, don't do anything. Maybe do on what you are able to do, based on what you are able to do. If there's something come, you got food, then share the food. You know why the hungry monkey keep beyond? Because want food. They're hungry also. But we say, because they all come here, they mess up the place. Quite scary one. So we after food, we will put offering, bless the thing, then they'll okay, then give them some food, right? Not? So what they want is food, what? So of course we can offer, but we don't like the manner they 抢那个东西，对不对? So we need to be very centered. We don't establish any contact. We stay mindful, then we do that. So pleasant and unpleasant, we stay mindful, then we decide what's the next best course of action. Don't overpromise. Don't overpromise. So when you're happy, don't promise anything. When you're sad, don't do anything. When you're happy, don't promise anything. You probably overpromise one. When you're sad, don't do anything because you everything also cannot one. 你都不想做的. So these two, just mindful of this one. 3. Generate compassion similarly to those who are wise and those who are deluded. That means 猴狼豺狼 all must help. 平等心。前世这个坏人哦，前世是你爸爸妈妈，这个好人前世你的敌人。So all have been kind to you before, so don't discriminate. 保持一个平等心。4. View sentiment impartially, whether high or low. 比较出名的就给多一点点啦，比较什么就多，要有分辨心啊，多岁吧啦 ，blue eye. 5. Do not allow your mind to differentiate with those who make offering respect and those who say. 也是人家供养你呢，所以是哇这个供养的 whatever thing 啊，都这样哦。You say 这个人不好 then you discriminate. So that's why like the Bodhisattva will receive offering because they do prayer. So Buddha tell the Bodhisattva, don't discriminate. They are all kind. The kindness of yesterday, the kindness of today, the kindness of tomorrow are all kind. It's something that when you indeed you receive the thing, is where you are free of suffering. So don't discriminate the thing. 6. Don't deride other faults and defects. 不要讲别人的坏话。这一点我感觉到你们必须要做得到哦，不要讲打开嘴巴，这个人跟你什么关系？你一张开嘴巴 ，but you got something nice then can say 啦。But if really the person got quality， 你没有就静下来。你 your thought want to create some space. You really want to learn, you need to create space. If you keep 讲人 correct, then you are at the lowest level. There are a couple of type of level of conversation. One quality of conversation. The lowest side talk about thing, talk about people. He got that thing, that bag. He got the talk about thing, talk about bag, talk about car, what house they say. Then a little bit higher talk about event. Oh, I seen the thing. Oh, this whatever thing. Then another you go a little bit higher. You talk about system level. You talk about what thing? You talk about concept. Then as you go higher, you talk about principle. So as we go, right, seldom what conversation you engage with, we all talk about principle. Buddha's teaching is always based on principle of love, dependent arising, and non-violent. To the two bodhicitta. The Buddha taught the teaching based on the two truths, the conventional truth and the ultimate truth. So this is contained inside. When you practice the conventional truth and the ultimate truth, the conventional truth will bring you accumulation of merit. Ultimate truth will be the accumulation of wisdom. Then the fruit. Conventional fruit will bring you the form body of the Buddha, the ultimate truth, the mind of the Buddha. So it's based on these two truths that you taught. So if you always talk about people, it's not talking about anything based on the two truths. So now is the time to do much more reflection. Be a little bit more 内观, 止观, than to spend a lot of mind outside the thing and try to think about a lot of other things. We are pretty good at thinking a lot of things lah. We are not sure. Don't think then your mind relax, watch handphone no. Watch 1 hour before you know it's over or not. 也是你们可以说 okay, whatever not say you cannot watch. Okay, now I want to add one thing. I want to take a little bit of time to 抄经, at least the Great Liberation Sutra. 抄一本，你先哦，你读一遍，抄一遍，人生就改变。Because inside there they say this sutra. Okay, I got the Mandarin version. Yesterday one my student finished the first. I go and call Xiaomi, check one more time again. So got one person do, she proofread, then got final reading, then I'll print. So people, Chinese version, if your Mandarin not bad, it's faster to recite than English. If your Chinese not very good like me, right? Well, maybe take 5 hours to recite the thing. They say 师父你这样了，哇，那要很久嘞。Okay, moving on. So 不要讲别人的坏话。Although you see various vehicles, view this as one. 所以你看到你就分辨哦，这个是大乘，这个是小乘，这个什么没有？他们全部都是佛家弟子，跟我一样，要追求最好的离苦得乐，就要成佛。不是每个人都能做得到，对不对？有些的智商就没有这么高嘛，智商没有这么高，你跟人讲太深奥的东西，他很难了解嘛。所以因材施教，所以最重要的是那个人你跟他讲的，他可以了解到，这个重要。So it's very important whatever you say, right? People understand what you say. Although you hear the sound of the 3 lower realm, don't be afraid or worry. 不怕。有些人想到这个，通常会害怕 ，they stop doing, you know. So the Bodhisattva see the suffering of all the people. One day, 佛陀的大弟子摩迦叶 then think of the amount of sentient being they need to free. 他跟佛陀说：“这个我很难做。” Say this one I can't do. 他会害怕，他会害怕。现在我们什么东西都不害怕，就 take 了 ，won't die 可能了。But we never think through. When you think about the amount of effort you need to do, I teach you one method. Do one day at a time. Morning, keep your mind good. Keep your mind good in the afternoon. Keep your mind at night. At the last moment, generate good motivation. Then slowly you do. Then the whole day, one day good. Then after that, 1 week good. You practice for 1 month or 4 weeks become 1 month. Practice for 12 months become 1 year. And practice 1年复1年这样，那一生就改变了，就是这样。9 View all Bodhisattva same as the 现在你要观全部菩萨哦，就如佛陀一样。因为什么呢？那些人哦，这菩萨说很难找到每次看到佛陀的，所以 best 哦，我们就看到菩萨来 ，we all 互相的承认，互相的学习。So see all Bodhisattva helping, same as the Buddha. 10 Consider is wonderful and marvelous that the Buddha emerges during time of degeneration. 现在无着而是能碰到佛法呢，真的是我们非常有福报。We hockey 啊，真的这个福报非常多哎。你看你活了50多岁是吧？有些40多岁，有些30多岁，有些20多岁，你。可能很多人是第一次坐在这边大塔的旁边听盛大解脱经，对不对？这肯定的。有些人通常以前来这边是走几圈拍几张照片，印度人你就跟他们学习一下，他们拍你给他200卢比还是100卢比什么，我忘记多少钱了啦。他做不那么高兴哦，然后就是这样而已哦。下去灵鹫山那边要碰石头，供点花，放点香，就是这样，别的东西没有咯，就是这样而已。他现在坐在这边，然后听闻到佛法，知道怎样离苦，知道怎样制造乐的因，这个非常殊胜，要记得这样。你要学习自己的功德。If you're endowed with the 10 Dhamma, then the imprint of Bodhisattva affliction will not become affliction. When the Bodhisattva, a holy being, travel within the 3 realms because it's based on great compassion, then even the dirty ground they throw upon become mixed with the light that not even one speck of dust remain. Therefore, it says it's difficult to conceive. Any being in the pure world who had tightly guard their ethic for up to beyond that being in a mere instant excellent and supreme through the practice of love. For anyone in the world, all negativity of body, speech and mind they have carried out will definitely result in falling one of the 3 lower realms, will clearly purify through the mind of love. When a Bodhisattva is born in a negative world, they are free from fear and doubt. And even any negativity who they send them to learn will be purified to a mere headache. So right now the emphasis on the word love, wishing someone be happy. Between free someone from suffering and make someone happy is a bit easier. You offer some food to them, like on a hot day, some cold drink to them. When the person is sick, you offer some medicine, help them. Very easy. But someone is sick, try to make the person happy, quite difficult, you know. 你好像什么无能为力 You only can say prayer. You just you feel a bit helpless but it's not necessary You need a powerful holy object and a person like liberation cloth. You touches the body and that person will be free of suffering. It's very very amazing. It's really really amazing. So you must have that. So now inside here they talk about the technique already. You must pay attention to what are the techniques that you need to do. Generate love. Generate love. You love someone means you don't hate someone. It means this You love someone means you wish they're happy. You hate someone, you make sure make their life most miserable, right? 通常我们不会这样啦， 师父，我不会这样做的。他做初一，我做15；他没有做初一，我不会做15的，我肯定不会的。但是他很 naughty 哦，我做2个15给他，15 plus 15。他在 cannot I do 15，一直15，每个初一15我都骂他，讲到他就要骂。So it's like this. So it's like because our imprint must be careful. What you always keep in your mind. 我不行。This called lazy 啊。你不得 say lazy me 可以吗？不要，这个是你们做的。This called lazy 啊。我不得 say one, not I say one. Buddha say lazy. You see 可以吗？要不要？ Then you never meet, long time you never meet. So practice love. You see that in the Christian or whatever thing they got a lot of love, but the love is never in the way we meant here one. Love means do the 10 virtuous action, not harming the people. This is very important. Okay, moving on. Anyone who desires to severe the bondage or desire to abandon the affliction or obscuration, even when they are born in this negative world, by the protecting the holy Dharma, their wisdom will increase. So you generate love by protecting the Dharma, by upholding the Dharma, your wisdom will go up. You will realize those things you can't realize one. I remember many years ago when I first started off, when I hear dependent arising, I think I got some idea, but never like 100% very sure. Like you dare to tell people it's like that one. So no, I'm not sure I got it correct. Not very sure. I remember I saw my teacher someone asked the same question, he gave 2 different answers, and I said, how come like that? So I realized based on the person's ability to understand. 67. Because having practiced pure ethics for 100 years in the Pure Land, henceforth for many tomorrow, it's easy to abide even in this world. Because you're the thing that protect you is bodhicitta, but you don't, morality means don't harm people. By not harming people, you'll not be harmed. So this is what I mean. Not harming people, you will not create a cause. But if people harm you, means a lot of serious purified, very big negative karma become very small one. Maybe someone scold you a little bit, or maybe you get some diarrhea. Some of you here got a little bit of purification. But the coughing one is also purification. I went back India, cough 100 days. Cough 100, no, I cannot take it. Whatever thing I do, that means every time the air got breathed in, straight is agitated already. So henceforth from few days you don't eat any fried thing. Anything fried one you don't eat. That means you'll be okay. I did not know her. We like to eat, yesterday the sugar one. Yeah, I eat 4 noble truth. So I thought eat 6 perfection, 10 power Buddha, so jialat. Today only talk so I say I 炸烂 cannot. 为了你们不可以吃多一点点。哇，不要牺牲了，牺牲吃那个东西没有啦。真的 So if you cough right now, don't eat any more fried thing. Don't eat curry, stop eating it. Then the fried don't eat. 吃一点点清淡的 Then you go back, you won't cough like mad. Then your husband say 叫你不去你去了，你看回来一直咳嗽，一直在 wear mask. Then kena tekan. Then 你都没有慈悲我，还要骂我。Why is this case? I have seen the 2 exceptional pure world, the immortal world and the world of great day, wherein there isn't the term suffering, and amassing merit in this realm isn't considered to be difficult. When whoever in this world practice patience, who is those things that are unbearable and also cause others to practice patience, that is excellent, supreme merit. You say 2个人吵架, right? You try to, so you are very patient, you don't set anyone, and because of that, you tell the people practice patience and whatever thing. Then what merit you collect is unimaginable. Don't take side. Like right now, happening in America, right now, it's like inside the campus, then people are anti-Semitic. The Hamas must support the Hamas, must kill the Jewish. Or the Jewish is correct, kill the Hamas, I tell you. Then you take any side. And even if you don't want to take side, your friend will force you to take side. Yeah. 真的. Because of karma rapid, even you want to do good, you can't. Very, very difficult. So, practice patience. Therefore, all bodhisattvas, when they travel in the negative world, lead all sentient do not partake of any affliction or sorrow. When they generate a stable mind of perseverance, they quickly attain the unsurpassed enlightenment. So inside here, they see practice of more offering, then morality, then patience. Then this last paragraph talk about what? Perseverance. That means 清净. That means you 随喜. You've got so much joy. The moment I can practice Dharma, I feel happy already. My life will be ready. So inside there, if you got this energy, then you overcome every hardship. There's no hardship in your life, no hardship. Everything's a joy. When Milarepa stay in the cave, right? Because I come here, yesterday we go to the sugar place, right? Or it's just so noisy, right? My mind, right? I just very difficult in Satna itself, not in Satna, in Patna itself. So when my mind very difficult to continue give on teaching, then I say, compared to Melarapa cave, a cave I went to, right? That cave is so peaceful. No noise, no whatever thing. So everything is relative. Once you get used to the thing, correct? So you need to find a very quiet place to practice. So try, if you say to choose a place to practice, I think one of the quality is a quiet place, relatively quiet place. If not, you do quite quiet, then you practice, you buy an iPhone earpod, right? You do the noise cancelling one, that dong 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 thing will gone. You put her right. So with technology, it can help you. So inside your house is one of the safest one because you have to stay there. You wear this one, then in a quiet place, you will be able to achieve the thing that you want. Moving on, the Bodhisattva Master to Ashokaba asked the Bhagavan, may all of us inquire here and now, what are the Bodhisattva called the condition for enlightenment? If the Tathagata gives the opportunity, then it will generate inspiration. So we're asking. The Bhagavan replied, excellent son of lineage, you have generated root of virtue upon many hundreds of thousands of previous Buddha. You are knowledgeable about the method and activities of Bodhisattva. And for the sake of the Bodhisattva, you are asked about the stable perseverance of the Bodhisattva conduct. Excellent. As a desire, I'm explaining the specific detail. After the Bhagavan granted the opportunity to ask, Ashokaba asked the Bhagavan. So Bodhisattva Ashokaba ask 20 questions. How does the Bodhisattva practice right now? I'm a 10 ground Bodhisattva. How should I practice, Then Buddha said, oh, so nice you ask the question. So for all the 20 questions, every question he gave 4 answers. So there are 80 answers inside there. So for those take Bodhisattva vow now, this is what you should need to do. This is what you need to know, this is what you need to do, and this is what you need to apply. And this is what you need to feel very happy when you do it. When you got perseverance, you're happy doing the thing. Even very difficult, you feel very happy doing it. Bhagavan, how do Bodhisattva abide in discipline and undergo austerity without bringing a mental torment? How do Bodhisattva not experience dejection regarding definition? How do Bodhisattva increase the root of virtue? How do Bodhisattva not become afraid and stray from poverty? How do Bodhisattva perfectly accomplish holy dharma? How do Bodhisattva excellent practice the first ground through the 10 ground? How do Bodhisattva become perfectly skilled in mean? How do Bodhisattva become the teachers of sentiment? How do Bodhisattva not squander the mind of enlightenment each and every lifetime? How do Bodhisattva make use of every single type of mental practice instead of variety of that? How do Bodhisattva excellently accomplish the practice dharma? How do Bodhisattva emerges from the discipline written by the active and discipline? How the Bodhisattva sees all affliction? How the Bodhisattva become harmonious with the all great assembly? How the Bodhisattva excellently open the doors of generosity of the Dhamma? How the Bodhisattva not lose the rule of virtue collected through the mind of the previous path? How the Bodhisattva naturally practice the 6 perfection? How without being dependent on what been taught? How the Bodhisattva take birth in the desire having been taken concentration and samadhi? How the Bodhisattva become irresolute and Buddha Dhamma? How the Bodhisattva having increased the rule of virtue travel in a 3 realm and thought sentiment not severe the continuum of Buddha essence? How then the Bodhisattva proclaim the Bodhisattva Ashokaba excellent, that you have the capacity to ask the Tathagata about all the actions of a Bodhisattva is exceedingly excellent, listen well, and directly commit this to memory. So he asked, he repeatedly tell Ashokaba, now you listen well means listen with correct motivation. Commit to memories, do not forget the thing. Listen well means listen with proper motivation, that means the pure motivation, correct. So for us, we must listen well. So we listen now with the correct motivation. So don't let our mind be distracted. Our mind is distracted. So like you're under the sun, then you try to shoot to a shadiest place. Because when you feel very hot, you can't concentrate. Because we don't have shamatha yet. We got shamatha, we can sit anywhere. It really doesn't bother the body at all. Because the mind is at bliss, the body becomes bliss. But right now, it's our body must be happy, then our mind become happy. That's the other way around. So when you make your mind happy, everywhere become happy. Your body will, when your mind happy, your mind everything happy one. But now our happiness is from the senses. See nice thing, happy. Don't see nice thing, not happy. So that's why it's better in your room you see something nice on the Buddha image or everything, then that's the best. So if you're working on, it's good to in a computer stream has a couple of postcards of Buddha or your guru. Then every time see purify negative karma. There's one mantra called Om. But seeing that you keep on purifying negative karma. There's one more mantra of Sangye Mitrupa. You seeing that mantra, after 14 days later, all the negative karma are killing people, all finished. Remember in Taiwan, I say a few years ago, I heard, someone just cross the road, one guy takes the knife, chop off the young boy, the kid's head. Yeah. Almost you feel that this man is crazy, right? But this kid had done something in the previous life. Why not chop off the mother head, chop off the kid head, and all the thing? Why not this kid, not the other kid? Because of karma, they created the thing. But if this guy finished chopping, he looked at the Sangye Mitruva mantra. After 14 days, his negative karma perfect. But this life, he had to pay what is the criminal law lah. you know, whatever the court needs to serve, but next life he will purify his negative karma. Oh, it seems like so easy, right? But first you must have karma to meet that mantra. You got no karma, how you meet? You know karma, how you meet? You don't even know it exists, right? No? But you got the merit, you will meet the particular thing. Moving on. Bhagavan, we aspire to listen and continue. We will listen and continue. The Bhagavan replied to Bodhisattva Ashwa, son of lineage, when the Bodhisattva had found Dhamma abiding in his name, undergoing accelerate, will not cause them mental trauma. What are the four? The four are to generate compassion for sentient being, generate perseverance, and not engage in laziness. That means I pia kai nya. In the beginner, most of the time, li lang bo pia la, me salat la, sifu salat tampo. I chong lang bo saying, because when you chong, you beat the thing, correct? Just like doing prostration. When you to do 100,000 prostration, it's not difficult. If you go with a group of monks, everybody want to do, because face you will sure do one. You come back, you Pikachu, you also chiong with them one. But you do by yourself, you say, okay, today I think I'm quite sad now. Buddha, the tree can already. No. But if you continue doing the thing you do, you cannot one time do 1,001. You do one set. One set means 35. You do 2 sets means do 70. You do 3 sets, we count it 100. So 3 sets 100. So first you do 1 set for 1 week. You season your leg first, your calf muscle. I'm gonna tell you, during prostration, you discover some muscle your body have, you never know one. Hey, got this muscle. Because you start to feel pain. So you do 3 sets, 100. Then you do for 1 week. Then after you do 100 already, then you do 6 sets, 200. Then you do until you recover. Then you do 300. Then you do 500 in one time. After you can do 500, you can do 1,000 already. Your body is seasoned already. So whatever how you push it, your body is like, we call serviceable. Your body, no problem. Like, why I waited 10 o'clock and conduct class? Because in morning walk up here, your face will look different now. You know not, like ice cream melt already one. Those people wear makeup one, the makeup already gone. Wear makeup gone. The tear, got mascara or whatever, all the black thing all come out. So I say no, must come out here fresh. When you hear the Dharma, not only hear well, must be fresh. At the time of Buddha, we got a girl put on makeup, very rare lah. No. So you never put, must be fresh. So I know you all better be fresh. I come call you all walk up, 师父。你叫我爬山，我病给你看啊！Definitely you all can walk up. I'm very confident you all walk up. But tomorrow go down after you go to you go bar body, you cannot walk the 100. You Pikachu, you walk like that. Cannot. So I want to preserve you all a little bit. Catlat tampok. Then it'll be good. Moving on, love, compassion, not laziness. Understand the circle of birth and death to be a mere dream. So whatever you see in samsara, don't take it so seriously. It's like a mere dream. Please apply it just for yourself. You tell your friend like mere dream. Let me slap you, see whether dream or not. Okay? Like a mere dream. So it's to apply for your own. When you see too much attachment, like mere dream. When too happy, like mere dream. When too sad, also like mere dream. So you're not your emotion not so high nor not so low. 保持一个平稳的心，平常心。保持一个平常心。Oh, very. This is tough. Right? When see things, you're excited, correct? Like if you see Blackpink coming to your house, sing song, correct? Birthday, happy birthday to you. You'll be who know what Blackpink or not? It's the K-pop group, very famous one. If for a young girl, they probably jump up and down. So for you all don't know, you're black to be queen, black eye or what? Go, don't come disturb me. So when we see things that we unusually see, we get excited, right? We go high. Blackpink, no, male Blackpink, no. So it doesn't really matter, right? Not. But we see, because we are attached to, when we see this, our mind get happy because it's from here, because it's very famous, so they come must be very good one. But we never understand the Dharma, the mind of a peaceful mind. They all need to develop one. I really wish you all can develop. If you all stay here for 10 years, got a correct teacher, supply with home-cooked Singaporean food, I think you all will probably be quite there lah. Can 自己开班这边，自己开，每个人可以做班长，这边60多位，连60多个层次， So it's possible, really, really very possible. But right now we don't have the karma, so we pray. That's why we pray, ask the Buddha to really help. So by practicing all what is said here, right, really important. So like a dream, and contemplate Buddha wisdom with an authentic mind. What is called authentic mind? Using reasoning. Reasoning, not through just faith. That means through reasoning. Oh, Buddha wisdom is a reason. Dependent rising, but he taught here one. Bodhisattva who have all these four dharma will have no mental torment because of practicing austerity applied in discipline. That means if the Bodhisattva practice these 14, wherever he go, even how 艰苦呢，他会一个自在心。It's okay. How bad is also like dream, how good also like dream. 我没有一阵被拉被推的感觉，就不会被很外境的东西太影响到。Then you think of the Buddha, his wisdom, you focus on the wisdom, you focus on the love of sentient being, and you persevere in the practice of the path, following your teacher. That's where you can last a long time. Battery, correct? Either you are normal, ever ready battery, black color one, those are 三只猫, cat brand one, or you are alkaline, or your battery is all same size. Double A size all same, but it's like what charge inside one. If yours is happen to be a Elon Musk lithium one, probably will last you long. What happened is yours a nuclear one. Wow, then no need to talk already. Then it will last a long time our life. So it's not what the size, it's what is inside, based on your understanding how you're able to discharge the thing. So this become, so hear this, so you must take some small note. Inside the room I did talk before. So Anjali Harek sort of do it in notes form. So you all can take out and you read. So every time you read, you plant stronger imprint. The first time you read, you got some idea, but you read 1,000 times, you become very strong. You 这个我知道了，有没有味道？有，我读了1000次。And a certain time I know how to apply it. When something very bad, I say steady a bit. Sometimes when the thing happen, right, no choice, right? Then you say like in a dream, as though like in a dream. It's not dream, like a dream, mere dream. When the Bodhisattva endowed with four dharma will not prematurely become dejection regarding definitely what are the four? The four are the expression of definite word of diligent engaging in the selflessness of phenomena, the expression of definite word of unreasonable of generating the discrimination of faith in birthplace. It means talking about emptiness, dependent arising. So selflessness means that means 自己. Emptiness can say the emptiness of self, emptiness of phenomena. Selflessness usually have to talk about oneself first. Amongst my 5 aggregate form, feeling, discrimination, component factor, and consciousness are empty of something existing from its own side. If you don't check, I can posit based on my aggregate valid base, me. I put my name, Venerable Tenzin Chochong. But other than that, you want to do any other thing, you cannot. This is any other people as that. Go on a valid basis. Once you understand, so to practice this, must understand the final nature of how things exist. You say of self you must know. If you don't exist, all the things you think of don't exist really. They say the child of a barren mother. If the person cannot give birth, let's talk about the quality of the kid. In the first place, cannot give birth, where got kids on? So it really means the child. The classical text talk, child of a barren mother. Does the child exist? Barren what? How can God child? No. So it's like that. If you are selfless, then there will be no whatever you create. How can it be real? So you check on one thing. Means these are not real. Yeah. Not so real. You are like in a dream right now. Seeing illusory thing. But we take the illusory like in the real. Moving on. The expression of definite word for a continual praise of the mana, expression of definite word which is the result of virtuous and negative action are not lost. That means you really have 100% conviction of, that means the efficacy of Dharma. Like the nature of fire is hot, nature of water is to flow, the nature of wind is to allow the passage of object, and the nature of your life is impermanent. And the nature of Dharma or karma is never lost. From virtues come happiness, from non-virtuous comes suffering. From every merit or karma you plant will increases. You will not, karma non-transferable. I cannot do the thing, then you experience the thing can't. So it's just that the mother can, how you wish the baby fall sick, take the sickness, you can't what? You can only give the medical aid, and based on the body can reaction or no reaction. Certain people got allergic to sesame seed one. I say I got one soldier, even one sesame seed so small he eat, then the lips become big one. Like, they say, how can it be so small only? So you cannot underestimate something you are allergic to one. So Karma means when you do, always create the virtuous karma because we all want to be happy. When the Bodhisattva and now in our four Dhamma will completely increase their root of virtue, what are these for? The four, I think, got their ethics, to listen extensively, to practice generosity, and to go to homelessness. Homelessness means 出家. Homelessness means 出家 lah. So it's like, you because the translator, right, do the literal of Tibetan is called homelessness, 出家 lah. So you can Chinese also 出家, right? English also 出家, right? So in Tibetan, the actual word is called 出家 also. So why he goes homelessness? Because he take the text, he translated from Tibetan. The Tibetan was translated from Mandarin. Because Sanskrit was lost already, that's why called 出家. So how to safeguard all the things, right, that will increase your virtue? That means you become more powerful, right? Then the first one is to practice the thing. To safeguard ethics, when you practice moral, 10 virtue section must keep well. To listen extensively, 多闻, that means you listen to the teaching. Then to practice generosity, 布施. So for 布施, very simple, right? Go Angui got a merit creation group. You haven't joined the group, please join the group. There's no more, Angui probably got more lobang than most people want. Because after he give everybody, hey Angui can help. And I said, okay, I try. Like today he sent out something, right? Then you all try. So he got the 10,000, no, the Hazonius got the Pali tradition and the Sanskrit tradition are having a dialogue. Then doing a thing. So then during the dialogue, then can offer food and also the place. So you can give whatever you want. I think you should not feel stressed at how much. Just give what you're comfortable to give and have no attachment to what you're given already. No regret. I think that's the main thing. 我很后悔嘞给那个东西. So don't give too much. Give whatever you are comfortable. I think that's about it. So practice generosity is important. So some of you have worked very hard because last night never practice. So this life still don't practice. Don't practice a lot. You don't need to give a lot. You can give whatever you're comfortable. Give $2. It's okay. Give $2. I think it's fine. Moving on. When the Bodhisattva and down in the four Dhamma, there were no fear and stray from propriety. What are these for? They are not stray from overcome by the loss of wealth, by infirmity, by being cast down or inferior, or by suffering. When the Bodhisattva and down in the four Dhamma, not perfect, will perfectly accomplish white Dhamma. What are white Dhamma? Means virtuous Dhamma. White Dhamma are virtuous Dhamma. There are certain Dhamma called black Dhamma. There are certain Dhamma called black white. There are certain Dhamma called black. Black means motivation black for my self-cherishing. I make offering to them. That means 我要供香，我要供最大支的。I want to be famous. 好练啊。But you make offerings to the Buddha, one incense or whatever flower. Say, man, I offer one. So that's called black white. White means with the motivation of bodhicitta. Even contrary bodhicitta, you make offering to the three jewels. That's called white. Most of us is black white. There are certain called black. No need to talk about. Is there called a white black one or not? So you see, when it's virtue, it's either white or black. So if it's under self-cherishing, it's called black white. So most people is black white. To have white, you must hear emptiness theory. And it's very difficult to have a white karma. Very difficult. It's not say impossible, and you have to practice. So right now, you contrive, you take refuge, you do the thing, you'll be as white as is possibly for you. Okay, moving on. What are the four are teaching conviction in virtues and again to others. That means teach people 不要伤害人，你伤害人你会自己得到害的。So this is one of the thing. They will accomplish the white karma. That means you create accumulation of virtue. Then 累积福报资粮. They will complete the thing. Then try to teach people karma. The first thing you teach people, don't teach them a lot of things. Tell them don't harm people. Don't harm people. Why you harm people? You last time money, 你一定是很假辣的. That's why now people make you so 假辣. And because karma you never purify. Last time 你是骂他1分钟，现在人家骂你500分钟. Because karma multiply 500 times in a short time, and every day double one. So if you can ever teach them, you accumulate merit. 懂吗? Moving on. Giving without wishing to receive any. 给人家的东西，你不要拿一个555 notebook say, hey, JC 我给你那个2粒苹果，你别给了啊。你不可以 give 就给了。Remember I lend you my rubber? Then you give, you don't go and wait for anything one. Protecting and guarding the holy Dharma. What's called protecting and guarding the Dharma? 护法. That means help to protect. So like when like these two Indians, like when we're teaching, he tried to 护法. While giving Dharma teaching, try to chase away monkey, disrupt. This guy 叫护法，懂吗？ Another protecting the Dharma means protecting the Dharma so that support the monastery, support whatever thing, so that the Dharma can grow, stay for future generation. 这个是叫 protect the Dharma. So it ensure its continuity. One is in terms of structure, another one is in terms of teaching. So when 我们说功德主呢, you offer to the sangha like food, whatever thing, it also can be called 护法. But the best 护法, right, is to study the Dharma, put it inside your mind, and you practice it. And based on your practice, you tell the people, 不要做恶业了，你会肯定得到恶报的. This definite one, okay, definite one. Moving on. And using great wisdom to teach all bodhisattva, what I call great wisdom. So bodhisattva means they got compassion already. So those on the higher level can see lower level, but those lower level cannot see the mind of something higher one. So when they say great wisdom to teach all bodhisattva, great wisdom means the wisdom of the final view. There are the bodhisattva with tunken and tsuken. Those who have wisdom and tunken one. Tunken one will develop bodhicitta, but they never be able to study the emptiness theory very well, sunyata. So they enter the thing, they not so sure possible. But 会跟的菩萨呢，首先定了，肯定可以断无明的。Then based on that, he see emptiness directly, then he generate bodhicitta. 这个叫慧根。So bodhisattva got two types. So 你要想哦，你是什么根？我不知道。I like to say, you are not Dharma. So 你要说，我不可以说我肯定有慧根 ，but I like to my faith was not just pure faith. I did understand something about Dharma. Venerable has been saying it the last 10 days, 11 days already. You mean keep pushing, pump. If I got thumb drive, but no thumb drive cannot work one. So cannot. So it's through listening to the thing and familiarizing. If you listen to this for 100 times, I open my mouth, then you know what I'm going to say already. So there was in the prison, there was once in the prison. So there was this new inmate came inside the thing. So they're having lunch and eat together one. One inmate will say the number 87, then all laugh, Then got one more, 92, then all laughing over it. Then got one stand up, number 2. Wow, they laugh. Then the new inmate say, how come you all say number, you also laugh and so happy? Because we listen so many times, we don't need to repeat everything. Say the number, we know which you mean already, so we all laugh. 70. Son of lineage, when the Bodhisattva endowed with enough 4 number properly enter the first ground, the 10th ground. What are the 4? The 4 are generally root of virtue for a long time, eliminating all mistake and fault. Perfectly understand skillful mean and dedicating and virtue perform to enlightenment. When the Bodhisattva endowed the 4 number were perfectly skilled in mean, what are the 4? The 4 acting in content mind of sentiment, genuine mind to rejoice in other merit and good virtue. If they are negative, we regret and purify them, and regret all the God continue to turn the wheel Dharma. That means 请佛陀辗转法轮，不断的法轮。佛法长流，然后呢是造恶业要忏悔，随喜功德。Then the earlier form, you know that it's not in a while， 你可以累积到全部的资粮。首先要有资粮田，最无可思议的资粮田就是你的善知识。Your guru is the most perfect merit field. Then you in relation to him or her, then you create long period of time. You must be dependent to do a long period of time. So long period means do every day I tell you. Every day you do. After you do long time, become long time. When you think long, what it mean long? To me means do every day. You do every day, don't miss it. You do long enough, become long. So you say long, 10 years. But you do one day at a time, that's called long. That means do long means got, and it implied you have to do consistently daily. It implied you have to do consistently or you do it daily. And you don't do any more faults. Means but you must practice mindfulness. And you perfectly understand all the 6 parameters very well, and you dedicate for enlightenment. So you see the 7-link prayer inside here. Plus the next verse. When the Bodhisattva endowed with 4 number, 4 Dharma will be a teacher of sentiment. What are the 4? There are 4 always benefiting sentiment. Establish them in bliss. Make them happy. I remember one of my teachers gave the oral transmission of the textbook of Rajgir Monastery. So Geshe-la, right? Every day he will after one joke one. So he will talk in Tibetan that I don't understand very well all the things. You see all the people laugh. Then he will, okay, you all relax today. Then continue. Well, Kochuan here. So he will make them happy, Even Rinpoche, because during the Kochuan, I'm sitting here, Rinpoche like sitting there, on top there. So Rinpoche sometimes will show the aspect like knock down, then the attendant will go to the thing and knock the door or pull the skirt. I saw, show the aspect, But Rinpoche probably go another Pure Land, to do the thing. You really can't see. So one of the things, if you want to teach a thing, you must make the people happy. For Singaporeans to be happy, give them decent food, give them the best hotel, whatever the place can have. Then try to give them maybe a rest, downtime a bit. Then you can find coffee, that'll be good. Don't bring them to coffee shop, you say nice but not so nice from their side or from your side. Then will be pretty good. Then cannot push too hard lah. But I will push you all lah. Tomorrow your 100 round must report one lah. 做了要 report 的。Must report. Small round very possible but big one, don't promise yourself 100 big round, just walk one round. Then you do the 100 round, 90 round, 5 round. I think that's a good number. Good number. 5, 90. I will show you what is a big round, what is a small round, then I go to the smaller round. Then you see already, you will slowly do. Moving on. I think with a parable, good nature mind, which is to say meditating on patience and abandoning laziness. You see laziness come out a few times already? That means you all are lazy. Buddha will tell you all, don't be lazy. I got one rubber band. I still have because Paul offered me one. So he say, be happy. You want to be happy? Don't be lazy. Because you need to create the cause of happiness. Then do not be angry. You're angry, you burn. So once I give people, I give to the family, right? Then the kid, the mother scold the kid. Don't be angry. Okay, moving on. When a Bodhisattva, when a Bodhisattva endow enough for not squander the mind enlightenment in each and every lifetime. That means not squander means you will always meet bodhicitta, meet the teaching of Buddha, never lose the thing. So what you must do? What are the four? Always remember all the Buddha of 10 directions. That means 时时刻刻想到我就被全部十方佛都包围着我。Always surrounded by all the Buddha, dedicating all the merit to perform to unsurpassed enlightenment for the sake of all sentient beings. That means 生生世世你累积到福报就马上回向，愿力有情愿成佛，成佛成有情众生。然后 depending on the spiritual friend, you must always rely. That means you do not abandon your spiritual friend. 你的善知识 This is really important. I'm telling you, this one is a sutra, but in tantra even more emphasized because you take in relation to your teacher 一个戒叫三密业戒 Samaya 三密业戒 So this one cannot break. You break this one is like wow, like you scold your neighbor, maybe some bad, but you scold the king, like Thailand, you say anything, you go jail one, right or not? So Sami Yeche is like, when you scold your guru, is scolding all the Buddha. That's why it's so serious. Because your guru is all Buddha. He is for you, the Buddha in human form to help you. Okay, moving on. And wholly proclaiming the Mahayana. And whenever you teach, right, you always set the people mind on. That means you teach a Lamrim, right, always start with the proper motivation when you teach the people. Then you will not, every life you will meet the Mahayana teaching. So this is the cause. When a Bodhisattva is endowed in another form Dharma, to make a single type of mental practice instead of variety, what are the four? The four are amending the mind of Svabhaka, amending the mind of Pratyeka Buddha, not deciding to accomplish the Dharma, and teaching any Dharma that they learn. You realize when you practice the Mahayana, all are included inside here already. When you practice Lamrim, these 4 points are all inside. 71. When a Bodhisattva endowed with another four Dharma excellently accomplish the precious Dharma, what are these four? The four are genuinely a discrimination of Mahayana Dharma has been a precious because it is rare. That means you must acknowledge that it is very rare to meet the Dharma. You have to not to compare anyone. You compare to yourself. Have I ever heard this before? Say no. So is this very rare? Wow, indeed it's rare. But if every day you see those things are like in America, if every junction, every corner is a Starbucks, almost you walk along a couple of blocks down, you see a Starbucks. Here see Starbucks, wow, so rare. They say certain flowers are rare. The Pandarika flower, the Umagra flower, are very rare opening of the particular flower. So what is very rare? Meet the Dharma, very rare. So you must have this attitude, very rare. Then viewing the Mahayana Dharma as a medicine because it eliminates all mental disease. So the medicine of the Dharma is the medicine that cures the mind of all the disease. So you always pray that may the Dharma last a long time. You always pray for that. Viewing the Mahayana Dharma as a wealth of jewel because it's never exhausted. So with bodhicitta, when you grow fruit, correct, the fruit will always flower until you achieve enlightenment. It never diminishes. Then moving on. And viewing the Mahayana Dharma is a cause of suffering to cease because it moves beyond sorrow. Because it's a medicine, it moves beyond the sorrow of samsara. When a Bodhisattva endowed with enough four Dharma will emerge from degenerate ethics and afflictions, what are the four? The four are attaining non-arising patient regarding phenomena, since all phenomena will not come. Attaining non-ceasing patient regarding phenomena, since all phenomena have not gone. Attaining the independent patient regarding phenomena, since all phenomena are understood to arise from cause and condition, and understood the non-abiding patient, since they are non-mental contingent that are distinct. When a Bodhisattva endowed with another four Dharma, they will cease all affliction. What are these four? The four are directly engaging. So if you want to do any fault, this paragraph right now, Ashokappa is asking the Buddha, what must I pay attention, right? That means I don't want to create any fault one. That means my life, I don't make mistake. So Buddha replied, the four are directly engaging correct mindfulness. You must be mindful. Controlling all the sense, all your door, eye, ear, nose, taste, touch, and mind go rampant. You must guard them with mindfulness. Next, being able to generate the strength of virtuous Dharma. That means you know the quality. If I do this, I'm going to chao jing, correct? I don't get so much of benefit. Then you're quite happy doing the thing. That means you must know the quality. All of us, it's like you brag the Buddha is like, your kid, right? You do, okay, I'll give you 1 hour playtime, watch handphone, or 1 hour or whatever, you know. Can go out or whatever. So same thing, Buddha, you must let them know. That means that for practitioners, you like, know the virtue. It's easier for you. You know that it's worthwhile the sacrifice. Moving on. And abandon the distraction of worldly affairs and having faith in isolated place. The Buddha said, go to a place not many people want. Isolated means one. You alone. The animals not included. So you have to pray like that. Then what? All the affliction will not come. When the Bodhisattva endowed with enough four Dharma, will harmonious with all the great examples. What are these four? They are the four not accomplished the distinct attainment, even to accomplish the Dharma itself. One of which generate the mind of veneration and respect without laziness. You see? Laziness again. Buddha is called lazy, right? Because with laziness, you not do anything. Not do anything means you not achieve the thing. Moving on. Seeking only the benefit of the Dharma and not boasting about oneself. Mai Hao Lian. That means this is one of the things in the Bodhisattva vow. One of the first vow, the root vow, is not praising oneself to get something in return. Not praising someone, not praising oneself. Moving on. And not seeking gain, veneration, or fame, even when teaching the virtuous Dharma to others. That means when you teach Dharma, it's not out of the 8 worldly Dharma itself. When the Bodhisattva endowed with another 4 Dharma, accidentally open the door of offering the Dharma. What are the 4? The 4 are completely protecting and guarding the holy Dharma, manifesting one own wisdom and teaching others, always practicing ethical Dharma, and not conceptualizing perfectly pure and impure phenomena. Not conceptualizing means you see them non-conceptually. That means you see them directly. It means it, putting to effort. When the Bodhisattva endowed with another 4 Dharma, they will not lose the root of virtue collected to the might of the previous father or of the power. What are the power? Means to protect your virtue. Protect your virtue, not letting it dissipate or destroy it. So what are the 4? The 4 are not making presumptuous, abundant mistake and fraud. That means you don't talk about other people unless you got clairvoyant. You got no clairvoyant, then you don't talk about other people, because you might, if that person is a bodhisattva and it's not bad about the thing, then you will just destroy so much of your merit. You'll destroy so much of your merit. Always meditate on love with regard to those who are hateful. Even the person hate you like mad, generate love for the person. Always explain all phenomena as interdependent. Always try to teach you 缘起，你肯定有照应了，没有照应不会有果的。Even for your body, you eat very heaty food, very difficult to go poop, correct? Then you eat softer food, very easy, right? So everything comes from cause one. Always teach people this. Moving on, and always remember the unsurpassed. Never forget enlightenment. The Great Eastern Sun Rising, they call it. The sun always rises on it. The Great Eastern Sun Rising. The sun will definitely rise on one day for you. So you have to put very, very strong. If I like to use this, not the tense sort of thing. Like, it's a long journey. You do it in a brisk pace, but constantly. You cannot try to do until your heartbeat so fast, then you have to stop for a long time. It's a brief, constant pace. 中午上来没有 lunch 看到吗？没有。这个叫护法，你看他站在这边，蓝色的护法，北门护法，蓝色，蓝金刚。When a Bodhisattva endowed enough for noble attack, birth in desire, having forgotten concentrate somebody, what for the four acting with affection, good nature, mind, acquired to the mind of root virtue, not forsaking all sentient being, and being able to continue meditate on the power of wisdom and compassion means. When the Bodhisattva endowed enough for Dhamma, they will become irreverent of Buddha Dhamma. What are these for? The four are not generating a mind of sadness, even through experiencing the cycle of birth and death countless times, always making offering to immeasurable Buddha, meditating on immeasurable loving mind, and generate devotion to the Buddha, immeasurable wisdom. Son of the lineage, when a Bodhisattva endowed with four Dhamma, they will not suffer the continuum of Buddha essence. What are the four? The four are not giving up prayer for the sake of all sentient beings, having faith in the practice of generosity, having aspiration to a great perseverance, and continue practicing the Buddha Dhamma with a profound mind. What's a profound mind? It means a mind that sees I, action, object are all empty by nature. So this profound means that to stand with wisdom. Profound. The Bodhisattva Mahasatwa travel the three realms and make use of this enumerated category of fourfold practice. When one meditate on benefiting sentient beings and making them happy, and meditate on making them happy and passing beyond the world, the continuum of the Buddha essence will not be severe. At the time, then the various sets of the four types of Mahayana Dharma will explain. 40,000 got generate the mind of unsurpassed enlightenment. For among the human, 25,000 attain the patience regarding non-reason phenomena. 48,000 Bodhisattva attain the perfection of patience of the Dhamma Dhatu and directly enter into the wisdom of a Bodhisattva. Also at the time, the Bhagavan said to the Bodhisattva Mahasatwa Ashokappa, son of the lineage, grasp this sutra well and hold it. When he had spoken, the Bodhisattva Ashokappa asked the Bhagavan, what is the name of this sutra? How should you go it? The Bhagavan answered, the name of this sutra, the all-extensive great liberation that destroys all the realms of Mara, dismember the army of Trigataka, clear away all affliction, liberate from the bondage of distorted view, and the five desirable object. Raise the prism of the three realms, free from the samsara, and liberated and moving beyond sorrow. Moisture the cause of the supreme seed that have dried out. Send down the rain of the Dhamma on six perfection, and the great cause and the condition. Increase and expand the sprout of the flower, the three vehicle for sentient and establishing the supreme result enlightenment as a singular vehicle. So grasp it. The Bodhisattva Ashokappa then asked the Bhagavan, before the eyes of the countless paths within the countless of the assembly and the limits of the collection, although I have heard various kind of Dhamma, various kind of purpose, various kind of sign, various kind of vehicle, I have never heard amazing and wondrous Dhamma that like that, amazing and wondrous purpose like that, amazing and wondrous sign like this, and an amazing and wondrous vehicle like this. Having heard this, here now I will not survey is continued. The Bhagavan Tathagata is continued. The Dhamma and the Sangha are not seen. After the standing of the three, bring about their own birth and own situation. It is said that since they have not seen the Buddha and since they have not heard haven't seen the Dhamma and the Sangha, their passing beyond sorrow will be obstructed. That means you will not meet the Buddha Dhamma. That means you will not pass beyond sorrow. So this paragraph, it means for this. Well, we will all have the blessing of Buddha. We travel in the three realms and pursue the ordinary being and speak the name, passing beyond sorrow. So passing beyond sorrow, why they put in the open extrosophy and close the thing? Because passing beyond sorrow is merely labeled by the mind also. It's not something truly from the thing. So every time you do the thing, they put the word mere there, or they put italic, or they put the open and close inverted comma. That means say this is not exactly what it means. It got a meaning. You need to think about it one. So they put italic, or they put open or close inverted comma, or they put the word mere, M-E-R-E. Bhagavan Tathagata, in order to pass beyond sorrow, we all attain the Dhamma body of the great wisdom being and enter the wisdom of Buddha through the 80,000 vehicle. We will spread this sutra to all sentient beings, including the Dhamma Dhatu. We will grasp it, hold it, read it aloud, and recite it. We will meditate just to explain that we all will at the same time be established as Buddha. We will not give up this sutra. Bhagavan, any son of lineage or daughter of lineage, in order to move beyond sorrow, in this degenerate time, grasp this sutra as a dharani, or read it aloud, recite it, or write it down in pages of, write down on the pages of, or cause it to reason or write down how much merit they attain. So now Buddha, then Bhagavan. So they say, how much merit is that? All those things you read, you recite, you copy the thing, what merit? Then Ashokava asked the Buddha, so what merit I create if I do this? But then the Buddha replied, the Bhagavan replied, son of lineage, anyone who hear the mere name of this sutra will, because of it, have luminous merit greater than giving precious jewel enough to completely fill the great billion-fold world system. Oh, now we talk about number very serious already. Billion means 1 with 9 0. Great means 3 times 1 billion times 1 billion times 1 billion. Then call great. 大3000世界. So great billion-fold. So what you make? Billion-fold system, you offer precious jewel. But anyone having arranged this sutra in the book, merely holding it, will have, because of that, limitless merit greater than giving precious jewel to completely fill the 10,000 word system. So now you hear the name, you collect so much merit. You hold in your hands one. So your handphone, if you on it on the page, become very, very precious. So this is the most easy. You just need to have the book you put at home. You collect so much merit already. This is something you should surely have one. So I printed one chocolate bar size one, 12 cm. They are going complete. So I will offer you all. So it's like you wherever you carry, then something say wherever this book is, I'm there. So you take the Buddha, it's like you put pocket or whatever thing, correct? You put the thing. Also yesterday the place was haunted.
Last night one.
Yeah. Yeah, they came to me and then said on prayer. So today it's all okay already. So next time we come here, unless you see our book, then best not to stay there. Oh, okay?
It's over.
Oh. That's the part whether you got bodhicitta or no bodhicitta, or not. But when they very overwhelmed, you have to. But sometimes when you don't go at any holy object, very scary. But you put the Great Liberation Sutra there, you put there, you prostrate, then you read one paragraph, all the Chen Long Papu come, then they say, "Ayuh." It's so simple. Moving on. Oh, please don't stretch the word, my mistake. No, after the. Wow, then we all hide them. So the idea is that maybe you can give them some benefit. I'm not really, but if that you come, you wait one well then kena lah. So the idea is, but you go with one group, your friends, oh maybe go that one better lah. Don't say you got. The one person fear doesn't mean anything. You all didn't fear her, right? No? Because they all look for me, man. It's like that. They all go there. I said, "Walao eh." I said, "Okay lah. Open the door straight away. Open the door. Oh. Confirm you that. Confirm." So yesterday I too late, right? Never do very much. But in LDC that time I recite the Vajakata Sutra lah. Then I can then sit down and everything. Then whatever it is, then can pray for them. They are also kind to us before. They are last realize our ego and to show the thing and to negate. This is the object of negation. So people go cemetery, Rinpoche says, "No, go your office can already. Go to the pantry, then you you just go to the pantry, you see the thing." Okay, moving on. Anyone who write or cause others to write a single word or single verse or single page from this sutra. So don't tell your friend. Just write one word, no. It's very good to just try to copy one sutra. You can't got chance to copy a sutra, I will send you the soft copy. That means you can print one. So you print the thing correct. Because at the time Buddha don't have someone to no printer ma. So everything is written on leaf on. So it's rare to find the page one. So subsequently you are able to copy, become very good. So anyone who copy, so what do? You call people to copy, you copy. Which explicitly spread the mana world. Because of that, limitless merit greater than giving precious jewel enough to completely fill the world system of 10 directions. Anyone who from the depth of their heart reads aloud or recite one page of sutra will have, because of that, limitless merit even greater than giving jewel to enough completely fill the limitless numberless world. So right now because of you, then I say I can give teaching. It's not you how I say give teaching to it. So because of that, I share with you everything. Then I will then collect all the things. Then I offer back to you all. Then all will have enough merit to progress along the path. So that once I did think, how the sangha do it. If someone got some money, he offer to the next sangha. The next sangha offer to the next sangha. Then this one offer back. In one coin, right, you can collect so much of merit so quickly by offering. So you think of mathematically, it seems like correct, right? I collect merit. Then this one offer. Then offer. Then this the last guy offer back to you. But I cannot think, oh, this guy gonna offer back to me. No. But if you do this way, right, then become a very skillful way. We are very clever in making money. but we should be very clever in accumulating merit. Now this is the one 最容易的 temporary copy 就会印经书给人家抄 then you 随喜 yes done. Best way to create merit, rejoice. 功德過後嘅人好咗了，隨時啊隨時啊，你領導我燒茶。Then people 說我為什麼這麼自在 ？Because you know to practice，就是這樣。Okay, moving on. Anyone who from the depth of the heart reads or recite one page will have because limit may agreeing to complete feel the number. Anyone from the depth of their heart understand the meaning of one word of this sutra and then teaches the meaning of one word or one page or them because that limits made it then protecting the life of enough sentiment complete feel all world systems. It's like liberating all animals. So if I teach the thing correctly one, then never mind. It's okay. Why is that? Because of giving of material things is the giving of the Svabhaka. It only generates life and resource, but doesn't liberate from samsara. Giving the Mahana Dharma generates sentiment, good enlightenment that combine together with the vitality of the wisdom of the three vehicles. So what's three vehicles? Because all the Pratyeka Buddha, Arahants, and all the Bodhisattva become Buddha, all the wisdom they see is the same. They must see the selflessness of self and phenomena. They must need not cut the mode of apprehension of the inherent existence of things and themselves. Same. So wherever the Arahant, the wisdom they realize, and what the Pratyeka Buddha realize, and the Bodhisattva realize, same. But supported by what? Bodhisattva supported by Bodhicitta. The Arahant supported by self-liberation. I want to achieve liberation. So that's different. So it's supported by what? If your mind is supported by great amount of merit, right? Then you whatever you wish for will come true. Like a very rich man go anywhere can buy anything, correct or not? I remember I got one very rich guy, he go to the shop, he said, 哇，这个东西这么贵 ，OK 包两打给我了。The bag say 这么贵 ，OK buy me 包24个了。You know that ridiculous one, the money，你说这么贵，那你又包两打。Why is that? Because giving of material things is the giving of Svabhaka. It only generates life and resource. It does not liberate from samsara. Giving the Mahana Dharma generates sentiment, root of it, enlightenment, and combined to the vitality of wisdom of the three vehicles. Then of lineage, reaching aloud and holding sutra. Even you previously were the evil person, you endow in that. You are now endowed with virtue. So last time 你很排斥的 you read this sutra, 你变成好人. Now you say here one. But you must have the karma to read the sutra. And you must have faith. Two pack you must able 也是你是 dumb 你就不能 read 了，对不对？ So you must have a voice, then you read with faith. Then last time you were a very evil person, you become okay. Like Israel Prime Minister Netanyahu, you do. So one of my brother, right, he asked me to check, should he go war college in America or Israel? I checked, go Israel. So he became the distinguished honor graduate from the War College of Israel. So when he go there during his graduation, he gave the Golden Light Sutra to the college. He said, put here very good. So he recite one time. That day they got ceasefire. The Red Cross able to pull the people out. But if more people say, will be very good lah. But they must have a lot of merit lah. Tactical pause. Even you previously have suffering, now you have resolved. That means last time you 很穷 you read this one slowly, your financial situation will change. Don't expect immediately. Don't expect immediately, but it will change. It will definitely create the effect because the wisdom is right here. Even you previously had shackle, now you have freedom. Even you previously did not overcome, now you overcome. Even you previously were foolish, now you are a scholar. 你们以前笨笨的 now 你会比较聪明. This is a very direct one. People, I discovered whoever copied the sutra, after a while, ask them a question, it seems that they say nothing very much to ask, you know. Like it become clearer. Maybe like they say, they accept it. They don't have so much doubt. In the beginning, that means after a while, not so much doubt. Last time a lot of doubt. Everything you say, sure or not, sure or not. Everything is sure or not. After a while, they don't sure or not so much. Because you got more merit. After a while, you say, 哇，讲得非常好哦，这个我了解到。So this is what you mean, clear or not? This is what you mean. 不会说 sure or not, you see sure or not. If you see so much doubt, you can't progress. We got so many doubt. Doubt got 3 types. Neutral doubt means not so sure you have or don't have. Neutral, the negative doubt means sure or not. Our sure or not means negative one 啊，应该有诶，但是我不能肯定啊。This called positive doubt, clear? So there's 3 types of doubt. Chinese called 二心 2. 二心 means here or here. Not sure, like a frog doubt. Okay. So they read from this sutra, no need to have doubt. That's the best, 对不对？他直接跟你讲哦，这佛说的慈悲嘛，他不用说，哎，给你摸索了，你 fill in the blank，给你每天走sutra got fill in the blank one。哇，也给你 imagine man，这个高难度哎 ，fill in the blank。It cannot be one correct or not. So you don't have doubt whether I fill in the blank correctly or not. He make it so direct. 白纸黑字下方知道，要师傅跟你讲，无你行三拉路完，对不对？是你懒惰罢咯 ，lazy. That's all. You cannot blame anything one. So I try my best to try see the thing, explain. I might have some karma with this. I did a retreat on this. Some karma, really serious, strong karma with this. I don't think so. Anybody did 100,000 retreat on the mantra, but I did. I feel quite pretty happy about doing it. And also the sutra. I think I try to push this sutra as much as I can because can purify so much. Can pen become thing. No money can got money. I think quite useful, correct? People 是要点智慧，一点点钱哦，比较近一点点，他们就可以 they are on their own, they can take off. But once too much or 业障 too 笨 whatever thing 很难呢。按照共本共北极 one, then become very typical, right? So inside the sutra here you read. So page 74 to 78 means keep on telling of the benefit that make you very high, you know, H-I-G-H. When you become very low, try to read this. Then you read the sutra, 我都有了吗？ Then you feel good again, clear or not? And you're the 总裁 CEO, will never hear Great Liberation Sutra. You work in MMC one, right? Steve Jobs, he'll hear this one or not? I'm not sure. I don't think so. Tom Cooks or Cook something Cook, correct? The
Tim
Apple one. What Cook?
Tim.
Tim Cook, not Tom. Tim. What? I 变成 O. Tim Cook will hear or not? I don't think so. I really doubt. So you don't need to be anything. The idea is that we meet, we try to generate the merit, try to spread a little bit. I hope that all you all hear the thing, take on the responsibility and tell your friend. 师父有一个 very tokong one. That's why the Buddha say, tokong means dharani. Buddha in page 1 say, I hold this as a dharani for you. The most tokong thing I'm going to share with you. So please share with people. Clear? So they go, Doris, 没有 tokong 的 ，you 没有那种带的这个 tokong 啊，这个遇到都不。护法跟我去跟我回啊 nothing like that. It's like this. So once you start to feel very positive about the whole thing, and the positive thing will happen in your life. When you become so negative, there's no space for anything positive to happen because it's all negative. You can't even give a space for the good thing to happen. Moving on. If you are foolish, if you are previously did not overcome, now you overcome. Even you previously were foolish, now become scholar. Can do this then get straight A's one or not? I don't know leh. I'm not sure, but put effort lah. But you make whatever you study, probably you can probably remember or hang ah. I remember one of my Rinpoche got one sister, right? He in charge of his labram in Sarah. So in Sarah, when they do the exam every yearly, got debate, also got written one. So the debate exam is the most scary, but everybody see how you debate one. So there are 50 envelope because let's say you got 50 students, 50 envelope. Every envelope will have one question. So you go up there and pull the question and you open up and you debate one. He didn't study. He didn't study one topic. He pulled the envelope. That was the topic he studied. Blessing of Guru. If you work for the Guru say, if you work for me, I will take care of you. No need to think whether or someone think, I will take care of you. You don't need to worry about your life. When no food, the food will crawl out. Don't go inside your mouth. The food grow. Like my food bag, okay, one got more food now. Starting in 1, 2 bag, now green bag come out already. Not say anything, but you got devotion correctly. You don't need to worry the thing. I hope 你们可以做事者哦。This one, call people copy. It's like multi-tier leveling, you know. This one, you know how serious or not? You give people next life one, you know. Every multi-tier is this life. Binka kut tampola, cui ka pe balu. What else? Nothing else, man. Kamo ka kim number whatever. Nothing. But 没有这么肥了，是。 但是我又贪吃嘞，师傅怎么办？又贪吃要瘦，要吃东西不要肥，totally opposite 啊，要老但是要look 年轻。Okay, now your laugh is to induce you all remember the thing. Those who laugh can remember better. Moving on. You previously had contamination, now you're free of contamination. Contamination is what? If some of the people who practice Shukden or with a guru don't see the thing, you're polluted. 你会被影响到. Then you read this sutra, do the thing, you will slowly get rid of the pollution. Your mind will be back to normal again. 你不会一直想坏的东西，你会师父为什么一直我呢? This is called contamination. Sometimes you pollute yourself. Some other people pollute you. So you read this, you will be free of the pollution. Even you previously have a behavior of ordinary being, now you have the behavior of an Arya. Arya means someone who see emptiness directly. Arya. Arya means someone iti pusa. That means see emptiness directly. That means not through reasoning, not understanding the thing, but you see it directly. It's called Arya. Even though you have previously a body ordinary, because you're reading aloud and holding sutra in your mind, is the wisdom of the Arya. Previously you're ordinary, but now you hold the text right in front of you, or your iPad or whatever, your phone. You hold this one and you read this aloud. Now, what is inside your mind at this moment right now is what the wisdom of a Bodhisattva will have. Same. Moving on. Even you previously had affliction, because reading aloud and holding this sutra, you had a passing beyond sorrow that's similar to the Buddha Bhagavan. When you previously you were ordinary, but now because you read this sutra aloud, 就没有声音要出来啦，不可以默念，一定要声音出来，好像我这样念。Then you have the passing beyond sorrow. That means you become similar to the Buddha. Subsequently, in the part of the sutra, they say that. Okay, now, okay, 这四位 1, 2, 3, 4 all sit on the throne, receive offering. You say, how can go and receive offering? But you read this sutra. Let me all the abbots sit up there lah. To receive offering, monks seems correct. They give her there. But I say, you, Stacy sit here, Lori sit here, Wang sit here, Elisa sit there. Now come up, receive offering. You say, how can I do? But you read this sutra, your mind equal to Buddha. Buddha enter you. You are suitable to immediately offering, receive offering from people. 我排谁one？人家可以供养你，人家可以累积到福报。Oh, now this one very serious, right? So is it so amazing? No, it's because of the amazing blessing of the sutra. When you read the thing, you understand the thing, the whole thing hold inside your mind becomes the mind of a Bodhisattva that moment. You truly practice the thing well, your mind becomes the same as the Buddha that moment. Clear? But you want to make it stable, you have to actualize all the things I say, all the 20 questions, the 4, all this. You have to practice the thing. Okay? 76. The Bodhisattva. Ashokappa says, if it is the Bodhisattva Tathagata has said that because of reading this sutra aloud and holding it, and those previously were ordinary beings, now had the activity to Arya. Those who previously had affliction now had the passing of beyond sorrow that is similar to that of a Buddha Bhagavan. And that's the case. Those who have destroyed the ethic and those who are engaged in the action of immediate retribution, and even those who have despised the holy Dharma, by merely reading this sutra aloud, abandon their affliction and indeed are in accordance with the passing beyond sorrow. Since that meaning is difficult to understand, Bhagavan, please teach the detail. The Bhagavan replied, excellent, son or lineage. Since you have properly asked, then I will properly answer, son or lineage, because you do not see the Buddha. Because they do not see the Buddha, all sentiments have wrong view. They degenerate their ethics and dispatch the holy Dharma. When the Buddha resides in the world, there is no degenerate ethic and no dispatch of the holy Dharma. How is that? For example, there is a nobleman who only son who are utterly precious and dear to him. When the father was there, since the father taught him and gave him the advice day and night, the son's action was a contradiction to that advice. The son, moreover, had great reverence for the father, and he listened to the father well and did not create a mistake. Once the father traveled far away and did not return for a long time, the son, having forgotten the father's teaching and advice, again and again created many mistakes. As the father had not returned after a long time, the son said, my father is dead. He will and slowly become deranged, having lost his mind, getting oppressed by the sorrow. Having forgotten what the father instructed, he engaged only in ordinary behavior, such as representing the Dharma, only at the time, and his father returned home and become being for a long way for the son again become very joyful and contented, having remembered the teaching and advice from the father, previously taught, and having embraced a Dharani, he no longer engaged in mistake and seeing his father until the father then until his father died, he wasn't again known to be one who had fallen from conviction because he no longer behaved in a way contrary to his father's instruction. He was no longer known to be dispatching it. Son of the lineage, the noble man is the Tathagata. The only son is all sentient being. The father's teaching and instruction are the ethical discipline. So ethical discipline 就是戒定慧 are the foundation. If you got no morality, don't tell me you practice patience. Can't. You cannot have realization. Right? No morality. Morality is at the ground. They grow all the fruit tree. So much like morality. Once you got morality, then you got the basic chance to meet your guru. Then you are plant the seed, and the guru devotion is the root of the tree. Without the root, you can't see one. You can only see one. How strong this tree is, it depends on the quality of the root. How good this thing. And before you can plant any tree, you must have ground. Your morality is your ground. And the morality is a 10 virtue section. Clear? So this 10 must keep well. I will send out some soft copy of the thing. Just read on it. Read through it. It's not difficult. Okay? Having gone far away is when the Tathagata had gone to other realm to turn the way of Dharma. So Shakyamuni Buddha go other place to teach. Clear? That means they got Tan. Is it someone to control the thing? No. They got their own arrangement. They don't need the operational manager, right, to say today which bus go where, whatever thing one. They got by clairvoyance able to see the thing, and then for what I thought me now, hey bang lai liao no, I continue. On account of saying that he died, it is performing a display. Since the meaning is mistaken, it's an act of discharging. Sentient beings seeing the Tathagata after returned from other realm, his conviction that Tathagata did not pass beyond sorrow. After the Buddha had taught the Dharma on account of their again discover the nature of the mind, there is no degeneration or ethical pain. Conviction that he did not pass beyond sorrow when there is the absence of committing an inflection. Acting in a way that was not contrary to teaching and understanding the meaning is a non-degeneration of Dharma. Son of lineage, when this sutra is read aloud and held in mind, all the heavy negativity of countless samsara affliction will be purified. So if you read this one, then after you remember, I did read this Great Liberation Sutra. So read, hold in mind, if you can memorize the whole text, that's the best. If not, at least the title of the text or the mantra. Then you hold in mind. Then what will happen? Purify so much negative karma. I think besides doing Vajrasattva, this is through the Sutric one of the most amazing thing. Okay? That's why the title of this one is Purify all your negative karma and then bring you to become Buddha. So this is the title of this text. The title, the meaning. Moving on. Whoever hear this sutra, hear the name of the Buddha. Whoever see this sutra, see the face of the Buddha. Then you say, hey, Buddha, how can you appear in the form of square shape one in the book of book? Buddha say you got no karma to see. 我金刚不坏身，所以显现一本佛经在那边你显现你拿住。Then you can, then you still see the face. Okay. Then whoever hold this sutra, hold the body of the Buddha. Then you hold the body, you take the sutra, and hold. So you go some place, you travel a lot one, and you play the place whatever. It's good to have the small Great Liberation Sutra always carry with you. Try wrap it in a silk brocade. Buy a nice cloth, wrap then or brocade you buy. Then you wrap the thing, put it in a nice place. I will give you one sticker, correct? That means sometimes you make mistake, you walk over it or whatever thing, correct? Don't create the negative karma. Then put there every time you go hotel room, whatever thing, you recite the mantra. Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sanghaya, Hadani, Dadani, Dada. Akasani Papene, Sabadamani, Bani, Zamana, Pimala, Subari, Damani, Kanabaruni, Jaya Damale, Jale, Huru, Juvede, Mendra, so. Then you read not to chase them away, read to say, may you be free from all suffering forever. You do like that, then they will have to go away. Then the Ten Long Papu will come down immediately. This is how you should do. Okay. Whoever practices the sutra practices the activity of the Buddha. That means whatever is written inside, practice the 10 factual section is the activity of the Buddha. So this is what it means. Whoever explains this sutra, explain the activity of the Buddha. Whoever understands the meaning of this sutra, understand the meaning of Buddha. What it means by Buddha. Maybe Buddha is someone who got bodhicitta, do the action, everything inside. That means he knows the meaning of Buddha. So when you think of Buddha, Buddha lor, Buddha here, T.A. lor, sit there lor, enlightenment lor, prince lor. But you must know the quality of the Buddha. Then how you become Buddha? Now, this is called why. Then you understand, oh, Buddha means this. How Buddha become. Whoever practice the activity of the Buddha excellently realize the meaning of the Buddha. That one brings about the complete non-existence of affliction. Why is that? Because this sutra had come to their hand, the affliction are completely evident. Since once you hold this sutra, it means you will put effort, you got faith, henceforth, you cannot suffer anymore. Rinpoche said in that, if you hear this mantra one time without creating more thought, life after life, you cannot go lower realm anymore. Life after life, you meet the teaching of the Buddha till you achieve enlightenment. There's no mantra I hear got this amazing thing one. I never hear before. This is so really amazing. Son, so Ashokappa now proclaimed, he tells the Buddha, son of lineage, you become 80,000 as a single day and the 30 days at a month, 12 of this at 1 year, and 10 hexillion such a year had passed. One Buddha will be encountered. Compared to meeting one single Buddha, arose from immersion and joined the path. For someone to make this sutra even more rare. So the Buddha said, hexillion is 10 to the power 21. So 10 hexillion means 10 to the power 22. After this Buddha, after the next one come, you must have 10 to the power 22 eon. 22 0, 1 then 22 0 behind. That's called hexillion. Then you meet one Buddha. Then after so long, then you live that long. Then see one Buddha say, wow, I meet the Buddha after so long. But now to meet this sutra is more rare than meeting that Buddha. Oh. So now you all waited so long. Either you wait very long, or you all got a lot of merit, or you all very heng. No heng one. You all waited very long. I'm so glad you all have Teni Song Tao. You all is not you all have heng. You all waited very long. You have waited very long. Very, very long period of time. And you finally met. So cherish it. Very rare to need. Cherish it. Moving on. For anyone who made this sutra is the same as meeting all Buddhas or 10 directions 3 times. Therefore, when intelligent adopt this sutra, hold it, read it aloud, recite it, transcribe it, and cause others to transcribe it or teach it others, they will completely purify their wrong view, afflicted ignorance, and the continued aggregate. All the Sanit Jatlat one, all get pure, all get done. All get done. They will abide in the fear of merit and they will immediately liberate worldly offering. That means they become suitable to receive offering from people. Ashokappa asked, so if you do it well, right, you will dream that you bless people, you will dream that Deva throw flower to you, make offering to you. So you see how come I haven't? No, you practice for a while. You practice not to have dream. You just go natural. You come. Anyways, dream her right now. I don't will put sai who. But that gives you an indication you're on the correct path. On the correct path. That means a second confirmation. First confirmation is your understanding this. Second confirmation is in terms of dream. Then things that you never think possible and the thing all happen. Then you know that your prayer come true. Moving on. Ashokappa asked Buddha, if then the particular Buddha's way of enabling offering, how is it that ordinary going to embellish this offering? The Bhagavan replied, it isn't the case that particular Buddha do not embellish the offering, even though they are unable to explain the Dhamma to something and liberate them. Nevertheless, they enter the Dhyana and Samadhi and rise from Sunday perfectly amended great miraculous display, therefore liberating sentiment and therefore they embellish offering. Then the Bodhisattva Ashokappa said to the Bhagavan, in some sutra it says that it is appropriate to dwell together with the same realm, those with negative view or degenerate ethic, and it's so inappropriate to use water for the same reason as them. Indeed, there is a the purification and a reconnaissance ceremony. It says that such person is keeping on the other part and not to be included within the Sangha. Since that's the case, it is now here today that you say that even the degenerate ethic will embellish offering. If they embellish offering, they are no different from the Tathagata, just like the Arya, Arhat and particular Buddha Bhagavan. I pray that you explain the specific of that. I, for my part, having heard the explanation, will teach the same to all sentiment. I will completely liberate them. The Bhagavan replies, Bodhisattva Ashokappa, excellent, son of lineage, since you like that, here today have marvelous love and compassion. You think compassionately about sentient being. It is especially wonderful that you have to ask about this question. Since from the start I will explain the specific. Listen, carefully listen to his contemplation. Swapaka and Pachaka prayer are not to be the appropriate object of this generation of Dhamma. Mara, Tikata and ordinary are not appropriate. It is the wisdom of Buddha that it only entered into the you. So this is the line that say that because the Buddha, you read the thing, you have faith, Buddha enter you, that's why you are suitable to enter offering. So now, can you give yourself blessing now? Now you read this. That's called blessing. Clear? Every time you hold the thing, you're holding the Buddha blessing. Daily illusion, no, right? You can see the thing lah. But you take the thing, then you read the thing. You hold the thing, then you bless. So you make yourself more confident. The idea the practitioner is confident because of reasoning. He read what the Buddha have said in the Sutra. He practice it and he experience through his mind. Then confirmed by some type of dream or some unusual thing or sometimes some rainbow or everything. But don't, I practice to see rainbow. No, it's not like that one. You practice, just practice. The rainbow come, okay, good. You just confirm the thing. Moving on. Son of lineage, I always teach those who generate the mind awakening. If you give to sentiment without distinguishing them as good or bad, then you say that you perform perfectly, accomplish your accumulation of merit. That means regardless whatever thing, you try to ping and sing. Don't say this. Like Chiu Fa, also the Buddha say got Chiu Fa lah, so you must be skillful a bit. If you get the person create a lot of negative mind, they're more difficult, then you chat a bit, understand not? You just pray. They will say, loving kindness, meditate, give to them, meditate. Then after that, you do that. Moving on. If you give something, then it's performing generosity towards animal accomplish 100 meritorious quality. That means you perform liberating life. That means the merit creation good, correct? You can give whatever you like. Performing generosity to a wrongdoer and accomplish 1,000 meritorious good quality. That means regardless of anybody, correct? You try to do as much goodness to them. Son of lineage, those who have cut the root of virtue and died from it will go to the class of those engaged in wrong conduct. When those who not repay other kindness are shameless, die and trumpet, they go to the class of animal. Even those who are perfectly mature result of wrong conduct, embrace the offering of those who have a merit. What? Need to mention those who read this sutra aloud and hold it. So right now they are comparing now. If you read this sutra aloud, this is the merit you get. Therefore, the might and the splendor of Mana Sutra to all essential great liberation are immeasurable. Sin is complete to apply those who are negative and destroy ethic, committing actions of intimate ritual, dispouching holy down, wrong view and apprehension. They are able to embrace. The Bodhisattva Ashakapa replied to the Bodhisattva Bhagavan Tadagata unimaginable. The charm, the might and charisma of all essential great liberation are also unimaginable. The good quality of the person who grasps this sutra and read it aloud are also unimaginable. Okay, we stop here. Saji puge shuje mento dran rila leji ni de gembadi sange jindu ni de wuwagi rogo namla jinla jobarosho edam guru rana mandala kamni yatayami gewandi dodon la lama sange jojo ne jowati kamaru ba ke kisala gobarosho chamchu samjo rinpoche ma ke ba nam ke joji ke ba nam ba me ba ya gone donju pawara sho. We make the foot offering. Homa 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 hom Lama Sangye Lama Chonde Shin Lama De Kunde Kungi Jebo Lama De Lama Namla Chobabu. The Guru is the Dharma, the Guru is the Buddha, the Guru is the Dharma, the Guru is Sangha. So Guru is the source of all the goodness and happiness. To all the Gurus I make this offering. When making offering to the Guru, Shubhajam, may all be blessed and guided by the Guru. Shubhajam. Oh Namo Bhagava De Benzi Tane Tadagada Yahara De Swanam Buddhaya. Dada Hum Benjaminima Benima Biaminima Bui Zenabinima Bui Madabasakana Wanamese Sabakama Haramana Bidon Dana Benzi Soha Om Namo Bhagava De Benzi Tane Tadagada Yahara De Swanam Buddhaya. Dada Benjaminima Teza Benzi Maha Bia Benzi Maha Buddhi Jita Benzi Maha Buddhi Menopa Sankara Wana Benzi Sabakama Haramana Bidon Dana Benzi Soha Om Namo Bhagava De Benzi Doni Tadagada Yahara De Swanam Buddhaya. Dada Benjaminima Benjaminima Bia Menema Bui Jita Benzi Maha Buddhi Jita Benzi Maha Buddhi Menopa Sankara Wana Benzi Sabakama Haramana Bidon Dana Benzi Soha. But the power of the true joy, power, blessing of Buddha. By the power of the true joy, power, blessing of Buddha and Bodhisattva, power to get out of the collection power of my special attitude, taking responsibility, may all this prayer and this offering become suchness. Okay, please enjoy lunch. Come. Okay, don't feed the monkey first. Feed the bear to come around.